What up, y'all? Today we're gonna be making plant bot. Um, yeah, let me pull up Blender. I'm gonna have the actual drawing in front of me. Wait, let me. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. All right. I got the drawing in front of me. Let's do it. Let's freaking do this thing. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start off with. Yeah, we're gonna start off with a circle, and then rotate it 90 degrees on the x-axis. Um, Honestly, wait, hold on. We're gonna add a circle, but we're gonna mesh circle, but we're gonna make it less vertices. Can you see everything I'm doing? Fine. Maybe I should make my camera a bit smaller. Um, okay. Okay. I never know where to put my camera. I feel like anywhere I put it, it's covering something. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. Sorry for swearing. All right. I'm just gonna delete that cube. I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, I'm kind of rusty. Man. I haven't had the energy lately. I gotta rotate it to see it though. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I'm definitely rusty. What the hell? We're doing this in one take though. Oh man, I'm editing it before. Okay. We're gonna go there. I don't know. I just want it to look more robotic. I don't want it to be smooth. I'm so over the smooth circular robot futuristic aesthetic. It's so tired. If you ask me, maybe that's too angular. I'm being way too picky. Okay, that's good. Um, so we got those vertices now. We're gonna extrude it, and then we're gonna pull it down, and then we're gonna make it so that we can click everything. Oh, wait, what, bro? Why is the top cut off? Is the top? Oh no! Oh my god! Sorry, I had some wine earlier. All right, F. Boom. We're adding faces. Um. Oh wait, hold on. Before we do that, I'm gonna extrude again and then make it smaller. Right? Yeah. I'm following the drawing exactly. All right. So after we do that, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna eyeball it a little bit. So extrude, and then we make it smaller. Boom. Okay. And then we hold Alt and Shift because Blender is fucked up like that. And then Control E. Uh, where is it? Bridge edge loops. Boom. And now if we want, we can make that smaller. There's a way to lock the Z axis, but I don't remember what it is. So we're just gonna resize it a little bit like that. Cool. Make it a little smaller like that. And then rotate it on the X axis because I think we want it that way. Now we add the cube back. And I want to bevel it a little bit. And it looks like it's kind of like wide. Maybe like that. That looks pretty good, actually. I'm wanting it to be lower for some reason, but no, I think centered is right. Maybe you just make it. I don't know. Maybe beveling it will help. We're going to just add a bevel modifier. Oh, there it is. What the hell? Okay. Make it a bit more like so. And yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. We're going to make the whole thing a bit smaller. Actually, let's join these and like Control J to join and then origin to geometry and then make it a bit smaller like that. Okay, now we're going to honestly, yeah, let's copy this cube with the bevel on it. And then we're going to make it a bit longer like that. And then we're going to move it up on the y-axis. And then we're going to apply the transforms so that the origin is in the center. And then we're going to add the array modifier. Now what this is going to do is we're going to I guess I have to add a curve for it. Okay, so we've added the array, right? Now we add the curve modifier. And then we're gonna boop. Oh, sorry. We have to point at the curve, not the thing. I forgot. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There's a much easier way to do this. What am I doing? I'm gonna take out both of those. I'm just gonna copy this. Shift D and then rotate. Yeah, this is gonna be way fucking easier for this. It's not that complicated. Yeah, we're just gonna fucking eyeball it. Boom. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is kind of fucked, but we're following the picture. I've hit 7 on my keypad, so I'm viewing top down. I'm kind of looking at the grid to try to balance it out a little bit, but I'm mostly just eyeballing it. Hello? Does that look right to y'all? I'm blaming you if it doesn't. You didn't tell me. All right, join. And then we do. Rotate 90 on the X, make it smaller, move it over here. You feel me? Boom. And the object view looks like that. We're cooking. We're absolutely cooking. I'm going to join these because I've learned it's very easy to, if you wanted to disconnect these, you could select one of these vertices of one of the enclosed pieces and you hold Control plus to select that full piece. And then you can just make it its own thing by hitting P. Okay, so now we're gonna add curves to the for the arms preemptively because we're gonna align like the little bubbly arm robot situation with these. And we're just gonna add a circle curve, move it over here, rotate it 90 on the Y. And then, oops, move it up kind of to there and then make it smaller and then make depth. Move it a bit more this way. I'm gonna make this longer and then move it over a bit. Okay. That looks good. So we're gonna apply this. So the origin's in the center. We're gonna duplicate it and then rotate it on the Z-axis by 180. So we're just basically duplicating it. Same thing with this. We could mirror it, but that's fucking faster. I'm gonna combine both. Actually, no, I'm not gonna combine the curves. And actually, I think that moved a little bit. Oh, actually, yeah, yeah, I think that's right. Looks right. Cube moved over here. Control 2 to add subdivision. And I do Control 2 because if you do Control 3, the render is still 2 for some reason. For some godforsaken reason. Edit mode, add some ring cuts. Actually, maybe just one ring cut. I want it to be pretty bubbly for this part. Make it a little skinnier, make it a little smaller. Move it over a bit. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now we're gonna for real do that curve thing that I talked about. And I think the origin might be an issue, but we'll see. The origin is an issue, apparently. That's so annoying. Why do they do it like that? I don't understand. Okay, so you gotta do everything with the curve modifier from the origin for some fucking reason. Okay, I'm just gonna take both of these off and fucking apply geometry to origin. Array. Curve. Point at the curve. I will never understand this, bro. It works differently every time I do it. I'm probably not giving you a lot of confidence. Okay. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Nope. Okay, this part, the array, the x offset needs to be like that. There we go. See, that looks good. That's looking good, man. Adjust the x offset. Actually, wait, no. X offset is good like this. We're just going to add more. So one more, maybe one less. Then adjust this. And then maybe make it a bit wider. And then adjust this again. There we go. All right, cool. So that's all good. Now we can move it around. Now Alt H. Yeah, Alt H to unhide everything. I want to select that curve. There we go. Now we move it over here. Does that look good? Looks pretty good. All right. This is cute. This is looking cute. Okay. Shade smooth. And then what are its hands like? Oh, it's got little clampers. So I'm going to duplicate this gear thing. And I'm going to do what I talked about earlier, which is basically you select it, hold Control plus, delete, hit plus a bunch of times. I think this will work. If I do this and then Control plus again, yeah, and then just delete. Cool, perfect. And then I'm just going to delete these. The faces got deleted, as you can see, so I'm just going to fill those in again. Perfect, boom. Camera's a bit funky right now, hold on. Whenever the camera's messed up, I just move it around a lot and always like center something so I know what it's pointing at. Don't think too much about it. Just move it to the center of the screen and move the camera a bunch, and you'll probably be fine. If it's rotated, if the camera is rotated, that's where it gets really fucking annoying. And I don't remember what the fix is for that. I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't offer you this knowledge. Moving this up. And then my fucked up fix for it is add another camera, put your view to the new camera, and then move it off. But it's such a horrible fix. It's not even really a fix. Is that the move? Dude, if anyone does know the fix for that, please let me know. I'm sure it's easily Googleable though. I feel like I've never gotten a super straight answer though. I don't know. Maybe I'll make some content about that. This arm seems a little long to me actually, now that I'm looking at the picture. So I'm gonna move it up a bit, maybe see if I see what I can do here. But it's weird because it's going, why is it starting from that end? No. Negative X. No. Doesn't matter. Hello? Why did that change? What the fuck? Why did that change to 1? Oh, I changed it. Okay. I'm too tired, man. I'm just gonna apply it. apply, and then select this last one, Control Plus, and then delete. Did that work? Yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave that one. I think that looks like a good length. So we're going to now, fuck it, I'll copy this again and just, again, lazy. I don't want to make a little cylinder again, so I reuse everything. And normally, honestly, I would just reuse a bunch of stuff from the previous projects to make this, because the thing is like, that's what's cool about 3D. That's what's amazing about 3D, is that you really don't need to remember how to do too much, because there's so much that you can just, once you make it once, you can really just copy it onto a million different other projects and reuse like everything. And it might not be the most efficient thing to do every time, but like it's definitely something you can do, which is like that not every, oh, I can just move the curve. I'm so dumb. Okay, so if you wanted to change this, you could just move the curve up like this, I think. Oh, but I applied it. Okay, so the fix for that is just moving the fucking curve, because it'll move with the curve. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm cooking. I'm just gonna move this in a little bit because the arms, I don't want to make this more wide. It already seems like so thick. Origin to geometry. God. All right. Moving it the other way, and then I'll move it this like that, maybe, and then move it both back. Why does it look so weird? I swear it looks off for some reason, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to duplicate this. We're going to rotate it on X. I want to add like a little thing to kind of define like this is the hand. Bro. Why did it do that? What is it cooking? What? I hated that. Ugh. Why? What? Okay, I'm taking off the bevel modifier. I don't know. That really triggered me. I'm just gonna make it big. Maybe. I feel like it definitely needs to be there. Maybe like, I swear. Swear. That's where I'm putting it. And that's how it's gonna be. Okay. Looks pretty good to me. Okay. All right. I'm gonna apply this, even though I didn't even really think about the bevel on any of this shit. Should we shade this smooth? I think so. I think so. This one's all applied. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna convert this to a mesh, just because I don't want to think about it. All right, I'm gonna delete this curve. I don't know why I made two. I should have known that I would just copy it from here. And actually, well, I guess I don't have to copy that. All right, curve this, that. This. Let's see if anything changes when I apply it. I have a feeling the bevel on this is going to change. No, it's fine. All right. Join. Nope. I'm going to apply this subdivision. So with modifiers, if rule of thumb is, I deleted the curve because I'm not using it anymore. Rule of thumb with modifiers, the less that you apply, the less that it's going to use the processing in your computer. So if you're doing this on a laptop or something, I would suggest leaving as many modifiers as possible not applied. This is looking fucking phenomenal. All right. We're gonna okay, duplicate this. Stay with me here. Stay with me here. We're gonna select that, and then we're gonna select that, and then we're control plus, and then just delete vertices. Boom. Now we're left with this beautiful cylinder, which is the piece that I want. Just making the origin to the middle, moving it up here, and that's going to be part of our leg situation. Now you could do the same curve thing for the legs, but I'm for real just going to copy it. Oop. Hello? Hello? What? How many vertices is that? What is happening? Okay. I forgot there was one hiding inside. Now the bevel's working better. All right. Yeah, copy. Just so that the legs will out outpace the arms, but I think I can delete that one maybe. But maybe I keep that one and make it bigger like that. Yeah. join, because who cares? Apply. Rotate. Fuck. Duplicate. Rotate Z 180. We are chilling, bro. We are big chilling. And then we need feet. We need our little feetsies. And okay, I'm gonna be honest. Boots like this are some of the most fucking annoying shits to make. I don't know why. It's just the shape never fucking makes sense to me. Like it makes sense to me, but like doing it in 3D for some reason is such a fucking struggle to make it look exactly right. Let's see if I can do it here. All right, so we're gonna extrude this, and as you can see, it already looks fucked. But we're gonna make another one here, and then another one back here. But now it's like a weird cylinder, so I'm not gonna add that. But I'm gonna move these down. But now it's like weirdly shaped, right? So I'm gonna put one in the middle, move these down. But now this is like too wide, so I'm gonna move this in. And the only reason I'm doing it this quickly is because I've done this shape a million times before now. And it's still fucking annoying. And this is why I would just honestly copy it from another project. But because we're here and we're vibing and I'm kind of just going through the process, I don't mind. But I definitely would copy it from like Spike Lad. Because if you watch me make Spike Lad, I make the exact same shit. And I would just copy it. And maybe I should just do that. But whatever. We out here. Looks a little malformed. I'm gonna extrude this, even though that's kind of sus. Even though it's kind of like imposter, you know what I mean? Among Us type shit. You feel me? You've seen that movie, Among Us? Is that good? That looks weird. Especially for a robot. It looks too lifelike. Looks too like Mickey Mouse, you know what I mean? I don't care. This is a Mickey Mouse bot. Oh, okay, that's cute. I don't know. I like that. I'm gonna move the back a bit like that, and then maybe move this higher. That works for me. And yeah, my style is really doing everything with as little vertices as possible because I really think it's more valuable for you to understand what's going on than for it to be like high poly. Because for things to be high poly, you should have a good reason. That's what I think. That's my perspective. Is like a lot of things in video games, in my opinion, when they figured out graphics, they just started adding shit for no reason. You know what I mean? Why are you making everything look like ultra realistic? It's not even fun anymore. It's just gray and sad. Okay. So this isn't exactly what it looks like, but I think it's good. I think this is super cute. I am gonna copy this and move it down and then like kind of do this shit again. Again, copying so much shit. Whoa. Oh, holy crap. Origin to geometry and then make it super skinny. This is basically going to be the base for the boot. Because I always love adding this part. Because I think it just makes it look so much more like a shoe. It's having the sole on there or whatever. It gives it soul, you feel me? Even though it can be a little annoying to kind of like match the shape a little bit. There's probably better ways to do this. I could like copy the bottom layer of the vertices, but I'm too lazy. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I just added a mirror modifier to copy it for this one. Looks good to me. Maybe a bit skinnier, maybe actually. Like a bit like, does that work? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that actually. All right. Okay, so the freaking head. This is gonna be a fun part, man. This is gonna bring it all together. Should we add some colors in there? Oh, I don't know what to fucking make the colors, man. That's overwhelming. It's freaking overwhelming. I really want to make the robot part like chrome, like just a silver or something, because the plant is gonna bring it all together. The plant can be like super colorful. So with this, we're just gonna select the pieces that we want. Control plus 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 plus. We're gonna add two materials and we're gonna assign this to the second one. And we're just gonna, yeah, we'll make both chrome and then okay. So the first one will duplicate the material and make it something else, just so we can see how it looks. And we'll probably end up changing those. I don't know. But I just want some sort of secondary color in there so we can feel it out a little bit. I want this piece to be that color too, just for consistency, I guess. Assign, and then the first one we'll make red. Okay. Looking good. Then maybe this one, the red color. We'll change the red to something else. I don't really like the red, but can I join those? Yes. Adding two materials, red, chrome, assign, and then we'll make the shoes. Combine? Nope. We're just applying everything. Fuck it. Fuck it. I wanted to combine them really bad. Add two materials, assign the second one. And the first one could be chrome, I guess. I don't know about all that, but I don't know about these colors so far. Um cool. We're pretty much chilling. Moving this up here. Doing this definitely kind of slow, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm de-resting. Delete. Is it in the center? More or less. Actually, let's do origin to 3D cursor and then geometry to origin and then just move it up. Whoa. I hate it when that happens. Okay. There's a couple things going on here. Curve circle. Move it up. Geometry, add some depth. I guess we're gonna make it the red color and then make this the chrome color and then shade this smooth. This is so cute. Okay. I'm gonna save while we're out here. While we out here. Here we go. Okay. Saved and we're ready to go. I don't know about the colors yet. Again, I'm just kind of differentiating it so that there's something there. This is kind of giving me like the Sonic X robot. If y'all know that. If y'all know that peak. That shows peak. I don't know about the sizes. Maybe move this up a bit, but move it down. Maybe rotate it. No. I'm really not thinking about the colors right now. I don't like them right now. But I feel like it should be something like that. Why is it doing this to me? Why? Ugh. Hate it. Okay. Rotate it a tiny bit, but not too much. Apply, mirror, and then we can just move the one. Try to line it up. Yeah, a little too close together. And oh, I didn't even realize that they're just circles, but fuck that. Oh, it's so specific. Oh, it's like a hair off and it's wrong. Okay. Oh, that looks way different. Okay, that's pretty cute. Let's just make it red for now. This is amazing. The only thing is it's not really as wide as it should be, I think. Like, I think this should be like that. Oh, that looks pretty good, actually. I'm gonna move this forward a bit. Yeah, yes. Okay, okay, good. Duplicating this, making it a tad smaller. Not too much. We want to give some room for the plant. Moving it up. I don't know if this is take away the bevel. Add subdivision. Ring cut all the way to the bottom. Fuck it, another one all the way to the bottom. Another one right here. Make this a bit smaller. Make it shorter. Move all this up a little bit. Making it taller. Make the whole thing a bit bigger. I don't know. Something like that. Um, so new material, lower the alpha, lower the roughness, make it metallic. That works. Something I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extrude this, make it smaller, extrude it again. Now see, if I move it down like this, actually wait, it's beveled, but it's not subdivided. So actually, yeah, this is fine. I'm just gonna move it down. But sometimes you have to make another extrusion so that it's actually like, so it's not just like curving in weirdly, but maybe I'll do that anyway. Kind of looks like it is. I don't know. Yeah, that looks better. It is. It was doing that. Probably because of the bevel. I don't know. But I did that so that we can select these and add another material to this object, assign these vertices to that material, and then we're going to make a new one. And then we're going to up the roughness first of all, and then make it like a brown. Because this is going to be like dirt. Does that work? Oh, maybe I should just delete this face. So delete and then face. Yeah. So if I hide this, that's what it looks like. Well, actually, yeah, if I had this, you'll see why I want to add another one like this to make it more like, yeah, see, boom. Oh, beautiful. Okay. I don't think you'll be able to see the dirt very well. So I'm definitely going to just leave it like that. But if you could see the dirt better, I might add some stuff there. Now the plant, you already know, is kind of going to be annoying. It's kind of going to be one of the most annoying parts. We're going to add a curve. Rotate it on the y-axis, and then rotate it on the z-axis. That's a pretty good shape, actually. What does the plant look like? Okay, it's just like a stuff with branches. So I'll make it. I kind of like how it curves. I'm going to subdivide this, actually. So right-click, subdivide. Move the middle one over a bit. Move this one down, because it should be going down into the ground. Add the depth. I want it to be squiggly. I would like it to be squiggly. We're going to convert it to a mesh because I want this to become kind of smaller. Oh yeah. And now we add the leaves. So, well, let's add the color first because that's gonna make it look really good. Actually, wait, fuck. Oh, yeah, we're gonna make the dirt and then copy that, and then I think the end of this is probably open. Yeah, so we want that to be closed. So I'm gonna actually just select this with Alt and then make it smaller, but then fill it in, but then make it smaller again. Cool. Oh, that looks good. Okay. You could probably leave that color if you wanted a trunk. I'm gonna make it green like that, make it more obvious, because I feel like a lot's going on with the colors and stuff. I feel like it'll pop more if it's just like super colorful in there. So without that, yeah, dude, this is so sick so far. Um, with the eyes, I have kind of an idea to make it better. So I'm gonna add a ring cut, a singular ring cut, maybe two. Yeah, I'm gonna add two. So yeah, okay, it's mirrored. So um, yeah, just trying to make it a bit flatter because actually, yeah, wait, I'll extrude this, make it smaller. I'm gonna turn off the area thing. Do, 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 do. Okay, it's a bit I don't know how to describe that. You can make this part smaller. Do, do. Move it back. See, now we extrude again and then we move it back to get that ridge. It's kind of messy, but it's okay. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to select this and I'm going to rotate it Z 180. And I'm going to make it smaller, which was kind of a lot, but boom. um, New material, yellow, brighter, mission, yellow. Knock it up like a couple. Hee hee hee. Okay, we're gonna change the red so that it's a bit purple. Ooh, now we're talking. Okay, I'm kind of fucking with that. Why is everything not showing up, bro? What is this? What is happening? I don't know why it's having trouble loading that shit. Does that look weird? I don't know. I'm leaving it. Just since we're doing that. Select that part. Make it silver. What? What? I thought it was mirrored. Okay, not perfect, but whatever. I think there needs to be a tertiary color of some sort, but too tired. Mesh cube. Now we're going to size Z, extrude X, size Z, leaf shape, complete, kind of making it thinner. Shade smooth, subdivision, control 2. We have a leaf. Now to make it more realistic, I'm gonna just like burp, and take this, and then go like burp, and then go like boop, boop, burp. Wally type beat, you feel me? Fuck the police type shit. Fuck the authority type shit. Fuck the police. Fuck the authority type shit. Fuck the police. Fuck the authority type shit. Fuck the police. Fuck the authority type shit. Is that what he says? Forget. That guy's based. Let me know. Let me know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. Fuck the police. Fuck the authority type shit. Did y'all see that crime rates dropped now that New York is defunding the police? Crazy. What? Um, moving this up. Yeah. I don't exactly know where these all should be going, but that's okay. Like some small, some bigger. I'll add a small one up here. Yeah, that's good. Just trying to make it organic, make them go like different directions and shit, make them be turned a little differently. You know, this robot's walking all around. These fucking leaves don't know which direction to go to. Like the sun is fucking a different direction every day. Probably should be like more horizontal, but that's all right. Actually, let's do this, yeah, like that. Make this one go roar. There's a word for this kind of plant when it's like alternating, I think. I forget what it is though. Like alternating versus the same. Or maybe that's just on the leaf itself. I forget. Alright, cool. That goes, I think. You guys like it? I'm gonna hide this and then combine all these. Make it the green color. And then I'm actually gonna I'm definitely duplicating this at least. Kind of just like adding a few smaller ones. Fuck the police, fuck the authority type shit. This looks good. This looks cool with the like smaller ones around it. I don't know why that adds so much. That's sick. I like that a lot. No, I probably should have. Let's copy it first and then delete a couple. Now let's see if we can like magically put this on here so it attaches correctly. Why is the camera fucked up? Yeah, something like that. That works. Oh, that's actually sick. Okay. Um, duplicate this. I'm gonna. Hmm. I don't love that it's the same. Oh, it's not the same. It's smaller. It works. Yeah, we can just move that. There we go. Now it's for real, not the same. And we can dupe that. Shoop. Whoop. That good? To make it different, because it looks kind of uniform, and just move this around a little bit. Oh, we are cooking. Okay, this is beautiful. All right, Alt H to unhide everything. And this is just gorgeous. This is just a gorgeous specimen. I love it. This makes me so happy. Maybe make this a little bit so that it just fits that more. Maybe I should make the plant taller, but I'm not going to, quite frankly. I feel like that would require a lot more finagling of the plants, and I'm just not about it right now. Um, yeah, I fucking like this. I like this. There you go. There you have it. And let's add some lights in here. So I just do points and then kind of add like, make it like 200-ish. No, 600 maybe. Why is that not enough? Ugh. Okay, make it 2000. That works, I guess. I kind of like put one here. And then like copy this, move it over here. Something like that. 6 kind of around it in a way. It's like 3. It's like make it 3 points of light, but then do that on both sides kind of thing. That's kind of how I get it like relatively well lit. Because lighting can actually be really annoying. It's actually, if you ask me, it's one of the most annoying parts because it's like you make it and then it's like, oh man, how do I display this so that like everything is visible? It's not even about like creative shit. It's just like I want people to see it. I want people to be able to see this. But if it's existing in 3D space, you need 3D lights. And that's just a part of 3D that I don't really love, to be honest. It's like you can communicate things just fine in 2D without like without a light source really. Like I know that like you can just draw stuff with outlines, you know what I mean? You don't need you don't ne- it doesn't necessitate a light source to view the piece, but it's all part of it, I guess. All right, well, there you have it. Plant bot. I think this could be in any video game, and you know nobody would blink. And this is definitely something. This is definitely something that you could rig really easily. You could even rig the plant to jiggle a little bit while it walks around type shit. You could have the gear spin if you wanted to. You could have his little chompers I don't know why I called them chompers, but you could have his little grippers. His hands kind of move up and down. The legs might be a bit hard to rig just because they're short, but I would just, they can probably just move almost like with one joint, like this kind of thing. Yeah. Swag. I hope you enjoyed that. If you 3D model, I hope you learned something throughout the process. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you have any advice, let me know too. I definitely don't know everything and I'm still learning every day. I'm kind of bad at this, to be honest. But I think this is totally like, this could be in any video game and it would be like swag. You feel me? The colors are a bit weird, but I'm too tired. But I wanted to record something and make something anyway. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day. Peace. Swag out.